This may sound crazy, but it's true. We need to be more like animals. And when I say like animals, I mean like animals in the wild. Birds, squirrels, all the animals that are not domestic, that are living off dependency of God. They don't worry about where their food's coming from. They don't worry about where they're going to live, if they're going to be warm or cold. They don't worry. And in Matthew chapter 6, verses 25 through 29, it says, "Therefore I tell you, do not be anxious about your life, what you will eat or what you will drink, not about your body, what you will put on. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothing?" Now listen, this is why we should be more like animals. Look at the birds of the air. They neither sow nor reap nor gather into barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not of more value than they? And which of you, by being anxious, can add a single hour to his span of life? And why are you anxious about clothing? Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. They neither toil nor spin. Yet I tell you, even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. But if God so clothes the grass of the field, which today is alive and tomorrow is thrown into the oven, will he not much more clothe you, O you of little faith? We worry too much about things we don't have, about things we need and how we're going to get them, instead of praying to the one who can provide it all for us and not worrying, trusting in God and not worrying. And that's how animals do. They feel when they need to flee, they feel the fear. God puts that alert in them so they know to go somewhere else, whether it is a natural fear, a predatory fear, or a man made fear. And he will let them know exactly. If you watch birds and squirrels, they know exactly where to go to get the food, they know exactly where to go for shelter. And if God does that for them, we humans are his prized creation. We are the loves of his life. He will absolutely take care of us. So we need to stop worrying and start trusting God.